let me talk about time series. So because the time series is a data that have timestamp, so we need to talk about time and date, how to handle them. So so the thing is that first we talk about how to convert date. We'll use the function called s.date that would convert things from date. So here convert dates, usually you have several type, right? Maybe day, month, year, then use the small d, small m, and big Y. Big Y means you have 4 character, okay? And in the data you store have year, month, day. That's out with storage. If slash, you just do the same. And if you use English shorthand, letter shorthand, then you B have a short year, then you small y. Okay, so let's see how it being run. So in the first one, if you run it as expect, right, is have here, right? On the first one, this will convert this way. If slash, you convert this way. If you the other way around, C also convert in this way. Okay, so the different way of writing the date. Okay, but oftentimes you have the time. Day and time, you have to use the POSIXCT, make sure that it's right. Okay, and even if the date you can use it. Okay, that's not a big deal. Then you will default the time. Okay, default time will be so. This is the USCI. Okay, this is how can work on it. And so look at the code. If you run this one, so it will appear in this way. Have an hour there. So don't want anything, you default hour there. So now we'll use the load the package, and we install this XTS and use library. Okay, and we create XTS object. We do in this way. So with a column of dates and columns of data, and we'll call XTS prices order by dates. So this is timestamp to it. Basically, this is more like the row name. So let's see, run, and then you inside. If I have cleaned this out with date, let's install this package first. Okay, so now let's run the date, then the price, and then I want to combine the price and the date. Now let's see what's inside X. X is the same thing, but now you have looks like a row number. Okay, it's the date, and there are many ways to operate XTS. Is rather convenient. So you can call the first row, okay, by X1, because the order, because by time, so you can use first item, last item like this to get the first row, okay, and the last row. So that is how run this first row, run that the first row again, put last X will give the last item, and remember this output have timestamp and a number. Okay, so that's why when you try to extract the thing, you need to make sure that you have to extract either the value or the time. So remember, you have the two things here. Always XTS has timestamp and the number. So that's why you have two components. Either you call time. Want to get the value, you use as numeric, as change to numeric, then you will give you the number. So remember, this is important. Otherwise, you include timestamp. Doesn't work in a lot of calculations. Let's see. If you run the time of the X1, give the time. and if you use as numeric, then give you the number. Okay, so because of the this is a time series, you can do the standard let operator, go back by 1. Okay, let 1 be x1, and then actually basically what you do is move all the observation one step ahead, right? Because the day 2 will be equal to value of day 1, so the first observation NA, right? Then go down by 2. Leg 2 is very convenient way to write it. So let's see by how get the leg 1. Yes, you get the leg 2. That's how you move your data around. So sometimes you have another vector that you want to copy the timestamp to. So we have a y is a column 1 0 negative 1. Later when you learn trading rule, then you will probably calculate trading rule, and then you want to put the timestamp back to trading rule. Then we'll use the recast. So basically you copy the timestamp of x, y. Okay. So then y will have the timestamp inherited from x. So this is how you do it. Then you will see. Okay. Once you copy it, y will have a timestamp, and indeed you will see y now is an XTS object, showing that it is also have timestamp. You can see y is now 101, 10 negative 1, but you have the timestamp here. Okay, so then now you have the two timestamp here. X and Y both have timestamp, so you can combine it. Because the same timestamp, you can use a cbind to combine it. Let's go Z. Then when you combine it, it will give you this result. Same timestamp, put it side by side. That's how you combine it. So this is combined, then basically this it will share the same timestamp. So now I've covered the basic XTS object. We define how to define date, how to from dates data we can define a XTS objects, and we can do a lead and lag, first and last items, and we know recast to copy the timestamp information to the other vector, and then you can cbind and combine two XTS objects, right? The Z is also an XTS object. So XTS objects is can be looks like data frame, right? So you can have two vector, but you have two each row correspond to the same timestamp. Okay, thank you very much.